Well, good morning and welcome to Garden Therapy. It is now open. Come on in. Sit down and put your feet up and let's have some coffee and watch a video together. Hey everybody, this is Laura from McLeod Homestead. And even though it's August, the 14th, we still have plenty of growing time. And I intend to get more in the garden, the fall and winter crops. I plan on doing that. And I have had good success so far with the hydroponics in the barrels. And I recently got some buckets. And so I'm going to try some in the buckets. One thing too, like I'm going to try the tomatillos. I've got, let's see. My little mini greenhouse I made temporarily. But as you can see, I've got two good plants that have sprouted, and when I look in here I see that I have at least one more, and I only put 5 seeds in here. But if it starts getting too cold outside, because they take longer, then what I can do, because of these are just 5-gallon buckets, if they're doing well, I can bring them into the greenhouse. So, and then I planned on trying it with, where is it? The green peppers. And I started them at the same time as I did the tomatillos. None of them have yet sprouted. I don't think you can see, but nothing has sprouted on them yet. I'll probably leave a bucket or two, and just in case they do finally sprout. And then I am going to yellow squash. It says that it matures in 50 to 55 days. So I'm going to try a couple of them. And I don't know. We'll just kind of go play it by ear. Now I do have more 55-gallon drum barrels, food quality coming, food grade. A friend of mine is selling them to me at a decent price that I can afford. So I'll be getting at least 10 more of those. But they won't be coming until, Labor Day? So, I'll be using them probably more next year. Unless maybe try something in the greenhouse with them over winter. We'll see. I'll play them by ear. But what I did is wash the buckets out real good, and then I cut the ring out, and then obviously I'm not going to use this one. This is just an example. But it'll fit right down in there perfect. So that's what we'll do with them. And what I did is I've already mixed up my calcium nitrate, my Epsom salt, and the what do you call it here? The super blend, master blend. I got that all mixed up here, enough for 2 5-gallon buckets. Because I wanted at least to get the tomatillos in today. But I went and did my trusty figuring on my website. Don't you love my scrap writing? But it says for a 5-gallon bucket to use 12 grams of the master blend, 12 grams of the calcium nitrate, and 6 grams of the Epsom salt. Well, that equals out for the Epsom salt 1.2 teaspoons, 2.4 teaspoons of the others. I did just kind of round up, but this is all an experiment. whatever happens, happens. I'm really pleased with what's going on out there already. Why don't we go take a look? Because I got some pruning out there I must do too. So come on, let's go take a walk. Okay, so as you can see, I've been watering. Everybody around us got a bunch of rain yesterday. We didn't. I was hoping we would, but it happens. So I'm watering today. Let me go shut this water off so we don't get soaked. Only I'd get soaked. You guys would be all fine and dandy. But here are what is growing in the 5-gallon or 55-gallon buckets. This here is all one cucumber plant. I tied each strand up to a pole, and even from 2 days ago, it's really grown. So I brought more poles I can tie them up to. This was supposed to be a cucumber plant, ended up being zucchini. I have been harvesting lots of zucchini off of this. And as we can see, we're starting to get some of the mold on this. Not a whole lot, but we're getting a few spots. So, look at this. I can't even, I have to cut this in sections, because that stem is so massive. Okay. Now, this one's broke, so I figured I'd just cut that one, get it out of the way. Now I will not throw these in the compost because I don't want that mold getting in there. Look at my gherkins. Look at that. Just so many of them. I've got 2 poles already holding these up, and I've got another one. I've got a... Look at this. I am so happy and so excited. But let's take a look. Back to this one. Hey, this one has some mold on it. Sorry about that, guys. Now, guys, I want to show you. That right there is the cup. Right in here. That the plant is in. Look at that, how massive it is. So that's why I want to try some buckets. And then we didn't even look at the cucumber plant on the other side, because we still have another one over here. That is just growing. Look at all the blooms. Look at all the cucumbers. Ooh, we got a bug in there pollinating. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I gave it more of a haircut. And the reason why I left more of the leaves on this side of the zucchini plant than on this side is because the right side gets sun a lot. This way it'll still provide some shade, but yet let the air flow. Because I noticed, as you can, I don't know if you can see, but the moisture is just sitting here. So this way it'll create an airflow. And the leaves are all good and healthy up here. So, and because my cucumber, I gave my cucumbers all a nice haircut too. Hopefully it's alright. But I had so many leaves getting so big I could not see what I had underneath, and I missed out on harvesting a couple. So, oop, no sense. cut that off. But as you can see, I've got a zucchini on this side and another one on this side. Growing great. Now I can see more of the gherkins that I can pick and start making some pickles with. I've got a bunch in the house. This is what I do. I come over, I intend on doing one thing, and then I get sidetracked. But gave all these guys a haircut too. Plus now my pollinators can see the flowers better. So, alright. So, let's get back to what I was doing. Alright, so I already took my cups and cut slits on the sides for the roots to grow out. They also, because I used them for other things, have a hole at the bottom so roots, water can soak up in there. So as I did with the barrels, I'm going to do these the same way. I'm just going to put some dirt in it, in the cup. Yep, it's going to go all over because of them holes a little bit, but that's alright. So I just kind of put some dirt in there. I'm going to poke a little hole. And let's see how we can get these out. I don't want to break the root at all, which is part of why I used the paper towel, because I can just rip that paper towel, make sure I get everything, and I did, and I will stick it down in this and I will pack the dirt in around it. Now, the reason why I'm making sure I'm doing 2 tomatillos is because from my understanding, you need 2 of them in order to get tomatillos off of. I could be wrong. This is all new to me. First time I've ever tried tomatillos. It's something, like I said, completely new to me. So, got one in. Now I'm going to do the other. We'll do a white cup. Take this off because that's not what's in there now. Okay, make our little hole. Pick this up. See about the root. Where's it go? Now see, my whole intention is I really only wanted 2 plants. If I got more, I only put 5 seeds in here. And I figured if I got more, that was awesome. But my goal was to get 2. And I have gotten my goal. Now, when I pulled this out, I see one of the other seeds. I don't know if you can see it, but it is starting to sprout. So I'm just going to stick that right in here too. If it comes up, it comes up. If it don't, it don't. That way maybe if the other one does die out, I'll have another one that'll come up. And if I notice there's too much crowding and neither of them are growing well, I can pull one out. Just keep the healthier one. So okay, I got 2 tomatillos. Now let's look at this on the seeds, and I don't see where the other 2 are sprouting. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to throw the paper towel in the trash. I know I should go throw it in my compost, but not in the mood. It's too far away at the moment, and I want to get this done. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark what the A's are. This is my stuff that I keep stirring. And I'm going to stir it up some more. And then we'll get ready for the next step. See you in a moment. Okay, so we're going to give it another good mixing. And then we're going to dump half in this bucket and the other half in this bucket. And then we're just going to fill our buckets up. Now remember, you only want the water to come up to, well, let's see if I can get it, to the bottom of where I cut that out. You don't want it covering it. And I've already marked that in these to come to right here on this and on this. So I'm going to fill that with water. I'm going to stick my stick in it. I'm going to mix it up, and then I'll show you a picture at once they're in. Because about another couple minutes and we're done, and then we'll see what Mother Nature does with them. There we go. We've got my 2 tomatillos. Come on, Mother Nature, let's make them grow, grow, grow. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Well, folks, I gotta say, garden therapy is now closed for the day. Thank you all for coming by. Until next time, toodles!